Bhavya, welcome on YourPedia.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Okay, and Bhavya, let me thank you for the time you gave, and will interact and we'll get to know about your entire journey till United States, and you are presently pursuing your PhD in physics there, and I'll be interacting with you about this entire process. So let me start with your background first. So please tell me which part of India you are from, and what academic background you had, from where you have done your masters or undergrad, and when did you think about coming for PhD, and how you decided that okay, let's go to US.
Okay. So I'm from Faridabad, Haryana, and I did my undergrad from IIT Jodhpur. Uh, I did BTech in mechanical engineering, and I haven't done any masters, like any post graduation. So I just directly applied from BTech to PhD from
Okay, it's a
IIT.
direct PhD.
Yes, direct PhD program, yes.
Mm.
And since my BTech was in mechanical engineering, so there is also change of domain from mechanical to physics. I was actually interested in doing physics when I entered my mechanical engineering. So from my second or third year, I was into physics along with my main mechanical degree. So then, like, I decided to pursue it for higher studies, and then I
Okay.
started looking for the
Mm.
opportunities, and then I made my mind
Okay.
to do PhD in physics. Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. So, Bhavya, there are a couple of questions, obviously, which you can answer now, and I have those questions for you. But before that, let me ask you. So, you did mechanical engineering, and then you went for physics. That is
Yes.
what you've done. So, Bhavya, which university presently you are pursuing your PhD, and in which area?
Okay, so I'm pursuing my PhD in physics from Louisiana State University. It's in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, state of United States.
Okay, so Bhavya, don't you think like there's a mental block on a professor, like when the candidate is coming from different academic background, like you're from mechanical engineering and you want to get into PhD. So if you ask me honestly, I'll say, oh, you should have same background, same academic background, same research background in which you want to do PhD, especially direct PhD. So this mental block or this constraint, you did not feel like you're a mechanical engineer and then you went for physics, or were you doing some projects related to physics or academic courses related to physics in your undergrad?
Yeah, so I was doing some courses during my undergrad in physics. So I had two research papers before I applied for physics
Mm,
PhD. But my CGPA was not too good. Like it was 7.8 on scale of 10. So that's why I
mm,
knew that there would be some
mm,
constraint regarding that, because for that I did some projects as well in the physics. I would say that there could be a constraint in like a little bit.
mm,
One thing is like you can have a good CGPA and then you can just directly apply for it and then write a SOP describing your interest. That works as well. But if you don't have a good CGPA, then it's better to have some project in that domain so that the professor can get the idea of the knowledge that you might have regarding in that domain.
mm.
But when I came here, then also I did not like I told professors that I am not into physics too much and I don't have very fundamental knowledge of it. So they were very welcoming and they were like, "Oh, it's okay, you can take your time." So like
Okay.
after once you come here, so there is no problem. It's
Okay.
just because during the applications here.
Mm. Okay, Bhavya, so when you got this opportunity of direct PhD, I'm sure professor must have interacted with you before he inducted you in PhD. So there was this kind of interaction with professor.
For Louisiana, I did not had any interaction with the professor. It was
Okay.
direct
Mm.
selection. I just
Selection.
got the
Mm.
yeah,
Okay.
like the final call. But then in other universities where I
Universities.
applied, there was interaction with the professor as well. So they interacted and then they
Mm,
like
mm.
asked about my interest in kind of
So
a
so
personal interview.
okay, so they were not, asking you that you are shifting your domain from mechanical engineering to physics.
No, they were not
Okay.
concerned about that.
Mm.
Maybe because I had some projects in my CV, so
Mhm.
they just asked about the projects that I have done and some
Okay.
of the knowledge that I have. So
So
they
how
were
you
not.
were managing that in undergrad? Like you are mechanical engineering, you are from that background, and you must have done your project in physics. So how you were managing that? You were taking professor from physics department or from mechanical department professor were agreed to help you, or it was a hybrid kind of research area like physics and mechanical. How was it going?
So my research was purely physics, like it was theoretical physics. I was in contact with the physics professor of my college, so he helped me throughout the projects. But then in mechanical also, I had to make them agree that I'm kind of doing my BTech project in physics, and there was some tension in the starting, but it was fine by the end. So my mechanical department also knew that I am interested in physics, so I'm doing work in physics. So they were okay with it after some time.
Okay. So have you taken additional subjects in physics other than,
Yes, I did.
Hmm.
In
Okay.
my fourth year, I had the option of taking open electives. So I took as many physics courses as I could, like the fundamental courses. I did
Okay.
some courses with master student and
Hmm.
with some PhD students as well during my last and third and fourth year of my BTech.
Okay. So Bhavya, what is your suggestion to someone, some candidate, some student who has made up his mind that okay, I'm presently into this branch of engineering or something, but I want to shift over to astrophysics or something like that, which entirely is different from what I'm doing. So, what is your advice to such students?
I would say that maybe just first focus on projects along with your like as I mentioned that projects really help in getting selected towards the program. So build up your profile and take courses like elective courses as many as possible, because during when I was applying they did ask me if I have done any extra courses in physics, and it also helps as a add on to your profile, so
Yeah.
it helps. So and then the third one is the CGPA, so try to get like maintain as good CGPA as you want as you can. So
Okay.
yeah.
So, pursuing a PhD, that is what you are doing presently. But was MS also on cards? I mean, were you also thinking that, okay, if you don't get into PhD, you will pursue for MS, or you were also trying for MS, or only PhD you were trying?
Um, I was actually trying for PhD only directly because for MS it was a little costly for me to maintain the expenses here. So I was not looking for MS options. I was just directly looking for PhD.
So Bhavya, were you trying only in United States, or because direct PhD opportunities are in US? That is what we know. But were you trying somewhere else also? Only US.
Um, I did try for some other colleges in Europe, but the only problem that I faced was they wanted masters, and
Yes.
then I did not have, so that was a little constraint for me. So therefore, USA was my main like focus area during applying. So
Okay. And have you
mhm.
got fully funded scholarships in PhD?
Yes, I did.
Wonderful. And Bhavya, how much time does it take? You are now in United States and you must have interacted with a couple of people over there. So how much time on an average, you need to invest in PhD?
So it usually is around 5 to 6 years. So you
Okay.
have to invest that much amount of time, yeah.
Okay. And Bhavya, you are from one of the premium institute in India, undergrad from IIT Jodhpur, as you said. So you have shifted from IIT system to a United States now university system. What
Mhm.
difference do you find?
Um, To be honest, I find it quite similar because like these people enjoy a lot, and then we used to have so many fest and activities and cultural activity, tech activities. So I find it quite interesting and similar with my undergrad college.
Mm.
So Yeah, I don't think there is not a big cultural change for me regarding the college thing. So
Okay, so not academics, not non-academics. I was trying to get some information related to your peer group over there, because once
okay.
you're in India, you have people from India, culture matches, everything is there. Once you go to countries like US, I mean, there will be people from all nationality. Typical
Mm,
the research group, if you see research group of the professor, I'm very sure there will be people from across the globe. So
yeah.
my question was related to that actually.
Okay, okay. So since it's my just I have come here like almost 3 or 4 months back only. So my research has not like started yet, but I have interacted with some of the research groups and they are very welcoming. And then um, like I find that it's more helpful here instead like back in
Okay.
India, because when I was
Mm,
there, so people were actually constrained to share about their research topics or help a
okay.
little. So here it's better in
Okay.
that sense.
So going from India to new country and starting something there from the scratch, did you find some kind of difficulties in relocation? I mean, starting your course there. So how was it? Was it smooth transition?
um it was not definitely smooth transition. It had many ups and downs. Like we have to um get everything. I mean, the place is new, the area is new, and then we have to arrange for various documents also, like the university documents and the government documents. So it took some time regarding that settlement, and then there is homesickness as well. So you have to deal with that as well. And then completely new academic background was there for me, because earlier I was doing mechanical and then I'm purely
Yeah.
into physics now. So it took time for the transition,
Mm.
but now it's like almost one semester has passed, so now it's almost blended in. So
Okay, so how much time does it take for you to adapt to the new situation, academic situation, cultural situation, everything? How much time it is required? Minimum.
I would say 30 to 45 days, 1.5 month at least you would take, so to get used to everything, and then you would be fine with that time, I guess. With yeah.
Okay, so can we say that the kind of scholarship which we get there in PhD that is sufficient for us to meet our all expenditures?
Yes, for sure. Like the scholarship is enough, and then you can even have good amount of savings as well.
Okay.
So I
Mm.
had some education loan back in India during my
Okay.
bachelor's. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of repaying it through my stipend
Okay.
as well. So it helps a lot. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So, Bhavya, why a candidate should go to US or abroad for PhD? What are the advantages do you see in that? So, you have taken this decision. You were undergrad in IT system. You could have got a very good jobs here in India. So, on what parameters you think that pursuing PhD or going for PhD abroad is good for career? How?
So like I would say there are two things. First is like if you have passion or if you want to study more, so USA provides a really good research area, various facilities, and like in my college itself there are a lot of experimental facilities I can work on. And then it's really good in that sense. Also it helps financially as well, because in India also I tried pursuing PhD options, but my two constraints was a little restrictions on the research facilities, because there are theoretical like people are pursuing theoretical physics more than the experimental physics, because of the fact like we don't have many facilities available. um, and then the financial, like there is not enough stipend for a PhD student
Yeah.
to sustain in
Yeah.
India. So in USA
Mm.
you can also like not worry about the financial
Okay.
expenses, and along with it you can also take care of your like academic or
As you said,
career as well.
also as you said, education loan was going on and you want to repay it. So
Mm-hmm.
back home, if you are pursuing PhD, maybe with that scholarship, it may
Yes.
not be possible. Okay, so did you write some exams like IELTS or GRE kind of exam, Bhavya?
Yeah, I wrote IELTS. I did not write GRE because
GRE is
that
not
was not
okay.
required. Yes.
Okay, so many
So
students say that is medium of instruction an alternate to IELTS? Should we avoid IELTS? What is your answer to that?
um I think taking IELTS is a better option. I actually did
Yes.
not understand like are you asking for TOEFL or IELTS or
No, no, I'm saying that
not taking it there?
many students, think of medium of instruction, that certificate which they get from their college, like you have studied in English medium, so entire
Mm-hmm.
your engineering is in English language. IIT Jodhpur can give you that particular certificate that is called medium of instruction certificate.
Yeah.
As
Mm-hmm.
a mentor, I guide them that no, you should have IELTS or TOEFL. I mean, these
Yeah.
because they are the globally reputed English proficiency test. So that is what I was trying to ask and confirm with you, that is IELTS or TOEFL important, right?
Yes, it is. It is very important actually because they then they place you like they provide you the English requirements when you come here. So they ask you to take English courses if you are not having any exam like that. So it's always better to have a IELTS or TOEFL.
Okay, wonderful. So that's it, Bhavya. Bhavya, this is what was the questions in my kitty. Have I missed anything which actually we want to tell students? I believe I've asked the questions. Any suggestion you want to give to prospective students of United States, those who want to study there?
Um, I just I just want to say like maybe just follow your passion if you really want to, like as I changed from mechanical to completely new domains. So and USA provides so many opportunities to do that, so
Yes,
you can always do that and then start well before time. So it's always better because it takes time um to prepare the documents before applying, and it's
yes,
very crucial part for that. And it's always everything is better when you come here. So that's all I would
wonderful.
say.
Wonderful. That I can see
Yeah.
that. And Bhavya, this is just you have started your journey. We wish you all the very best for your academic journey ahead. It's going to be a little long, I mean, 4 to 5 years. So, suddenly in the middle, I'll again pop up. Once you are 2 years, 2.5 years into PhD, I'll
Sure.
again pop up and try to understand how was your journey, what is your learning. And believe me, these kind of experiences really help someone who is listening and who is planning. In fact, your entire this interaction and your case is unique case I was trying to find out all these years, where a student who is from particular branch of knowledge and shifting over to another, especially in the direct PhD. Because the moment you have done MS and transition from undergrad to MS may be easier, but directly jumping from BTech to something which is new in PhD is something which is challenging. And yours is the example reference, I must say, which students can refer to now, and they can identify themselves with you and can get inspired or motivated to, as you said, pursue their passion. So thanks a lot, Bhavya, once again for your time, and I wish you all the very best.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.